Hello everybody, Malakith here and welcome to my solo campaign for Rome 2. So we are going to be playing as Egypt. Now that gives us a few interesting bonuses. So we got Foreign Dynasty, plus 25% public order penalties, which, you know, is not a great thing. Naval Prowess, however, that's extremely useful. So plus 1 experience rank for Egyptian ship recruits. And Ptolemaic Enlightenment, plus 10% research rate, which will definitely help. So we also get some just for being a part of the Successor Kingdoms group, along with Macedon. So minus 20% resistance to foreign occupation due to Alexander's legacy, and Successor Conflicts, so 10% morale for all units when fighting Hellenic factions. So let's get this campaign rolling.
Your former vassals, Cyrenaica, have deigned to declare their independence and must be brought to heel. Cyprus remains true, but is at risk from invasion, as are your eastern possessions. The Seleucid Empire is a particular threat, a sprawling successor kingdom desperate to maintain power by whatever means possible. An alliance with Nabatea may help to keep them in check. Maintain trade relations with the Greek states, and beware of Macedonian treachery, as they too may seek to gain control of Alexander's former empire. Egypt shall be victorious.
So here we go, objective issued. So completely control 3 provinces either by direct ownership or through satrapies and military allies. So your sort of standard go out and conquer somebody please kind of mission. Right, let's have a disabling of the advisors. So let's have a look at what we've got to ourselves to begin with. So we have these 2 provinces by the look of it. Sort of the main... Oh no, it's actually 4 cities, okay. But it goes quite a bit further down. Okay, that makes sense. So, in terms of where we can expand, south is probably a reasonably safe way to go because, I mean, who's going to attack that? It's only going to be people kind of east of us. So that might be a good way to expand. If we go west, we increasingly come under the influence of Rome and Carthage and the Mediterranean. And for anyone who saw the day-long live stream series, you will know the naval battles are buggy as hell. And I intend to go absolutely nowhere near them until they throw a patch on those. So, for the most part, we will try not to go too far west, I think, initially. Taking these 2 to complete that province would probably be a good plan. Let's see who we're actually at war with diplomatically. So, yeah, we're at war with the 2 provinces to our west. So we might as well try and conquer Libya. Who are we friendly with is the other thing. We're friendly with Sparta, that's always a good thing. And Athens. And obviously Cyprus because they're my satrapy. That's up here. Now, who's this guy? We could probably get trade deals out of a few more of these. Don't really want to be too happy, you know, do too much to the guy directly south of me because I'm likely to go bash on him later. So let's talk with this guy.
Sure that you can't.
Alright, that's him dealt with. Who else have we got? Seleucids, they don't like me. Not at all. It's a broken treaties, even though we've only just started. It's just a starting setup. Trespassers, okay. Yeah, they're not happy with us. They're south of us, they're south of us. Who else do we have around? Already got one of those. Can't establish a route with them. We'll be conquering them. Okay, they're really not happy with us.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
Can
If you have
we...
something to say it like a civilized man.
No, they're not even remotely going to talk to us. Okay, so that's enough of the diplomacy going on. So let's have a look at expanding what we've got. What armies do we have available? There's one up in Alexandria. And that is it. Okay. Nope, there's definitely a second one somewhere.
At
Oh.
your command. How can I
Where are you hiding? Agent.
At your command.
There he is in Jerusalem.
A man has many faces.
We'll keep the agent up there to keep an eye on the Seleucids.
I live to serve Pharaoh.
Let's use our navy here as a bit of a scout. We can take them.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Let's just march up to the border for now.
At ease.
So, pikemen, Egyptian infantry, slingers, recruitment wise. We can get a bit of cavalry, some axemen. None of the fun stuff. Let's see where that is in the technology tree. No, we can't because we haven't even remotely researched anything. Okay, let's start the ways of Horus.
Ready for orders.
So, in terms of the city overall, let's expand Alexandria, or do we want to expand one of the others? Okay, if we make Alexandria a sort of a military hub, we'd probably want the others to help support its growth, so let's develop Memphis and put a farm down, or a homestead. Generate food to try and continue helping growth. Do the same there. Mios is on the... Oh, Mios? Mios? Well, I'm going to have problems with some of these names, I can tell already. They're on the coast. So let's see, what else can we get? I think what we'll do is we'll use them to start trying to offset the public disorder thing. Because happiness is provincial. So if we start getting them sorted out, we can combat this -8 that we're looking at, which is due to there not being any positive. Slaves and taxes, mostly. Now, having a look at this node. Oh, they're not very well developed at all, are they? Petra's the provincial capital, so let's develop that one. And it's within marching range of Alexandria, so do we really want to worry about a military site? What's a building here? We turn them into a sort of industrial place, get some money out of them. That could work. I want Alexandria to be my powerhouse military point, and these guys are close enough that they could just, you know, take troops from there.
My lord.
Right, let's go exploring
At
with the
once.
military. Yeah, we can take them by the look of that. Just the garrison to fight. So they've got 2 infantry and 3 units of mob. And we even have support from our navy. Let's go. Okay, dry sounds good. Right, let's have a look at this city. Because we're going to have naval units coming in as well. So here's the capture point. Where's some beaches there? Could land the ships and they could run straight in for it. Got an entryway there. There. This is all blocked, so then some there. Okay, let's have... This one looks fairly narrow, so we'll have a single unit of pikes go face into there. We'll have one unit of pikes and one unit of infantry go on the right. We'll have the slingers back up the guys in the middle. They're on their own. And then we'll have the other pikemen and the other infantry coming from this side with the general. The idea being we're all going to converge in this area.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, enemy ships. Where's the friendly ships?
Support ships at your command.
Right then.
Pikemen!
You two march for there.
Slingers! Pikemen at your command.
You march for there with slinger support.
Double time! Our order!
Slow speed.
By your command! Pikemen!
You three move in from this side. Should catch them in a nice pincer move. Now, what are their navies up to? They've both beached. Get some nice flaming arrows. Flaming javelins.
Support ships ready! Move out!
Nice little forecastle there. Not entirely convinced of what it does. Seems a bit weird to just have a sort of castle thing on your boat. But never mind.
Egyptian warriors! Let them have it! Support ships at your command! Support ships ready and waiting!
Okay, they're coming into range.
Ready! At your command! Support ships!
Quick reload.
Give it to them and they'll believe!
Come on, there we go.
We will all die!
Oh, wow. It's highly effective against people in a confined space, obviously.
Battle ready!
And the boat's magically vanished. I know. It was a ghost boat from me.
Orders, my lord!
There's my slingers doing a good job.
Egyptian warriors!
The battle is turning in our favor.
You guys move in.
Support ships at your command! Get moving! Back, back!
No, he's retreated.
Our missiles await your orders!
Broken them though. Let's break the next lot. There's a massive horde of people on this boat. Look at them. How can they see to shoot through that castle? I'm still not quite seeing the point of it. Hey. Shoot this lot.
What are your orders? As
Infantry ready! At speed!
Ready! Understood! Advance at speed!
It's got a mob there. Egyptian infantry.
For the Pharaohs! Strength onto him!
Will you fire on them already? No, going to continue to shoot at entirely the wrong people.
Charge!
Good job, AI.
Advance at speed! Awaiting orders!
Surrender!
Pen them in the central plaza. It's almost like kettling a riot.
General!
There we go. Egyptian infantry dealt with them. And they're running. Right, you come up the back there.
Orders, my lord.
Alright, charge. Charge them in the rear.
Like men awaiting orders! Egyptian warriors!
Here they go. Go on, charge them. Run them down.
Our general is under attack.
Ready for orders!
For Egypt! For glory!
Yours to command!
Oops. Why has it jumped back to that one? Okay, well, cinematic camera on the general apparently goes to the ship. So we'll just have to watch in close without the cinematic camera, unfortunately. Oh, there's nobody left to watch. They're all kind of dead. You better run, mob. We're going to find you and your homes. So they killed 72. We had 3 friendly fires. And I think most of that will be the ship that lost the casualties. Oh, jabbed clean in the eye. I do love these brutal little animations back on the map once you capture somewhere. Alright, we're going to occupy that.
Waiting for more orders.
Okay, he's increased in rank.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Let's see. Now, his stats are 333, so we can pretty much give him whichever one we want. Let's go with authority.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Yeah, you can go back to the port over there and replenish. Okay, so he's got the province to the west and the province to the south. Now that's going to be problematic, because it means splitting my troops to do anything. Also means he can attack Memphis. So let's raise a second army, or third army even, over here. Is there anyone from my family? Nope, they're all other families. Let's check their stats. He's got slightly higher stats on the authority, so we will hire that one. Oh, really? Like there needed to be a question. He's so going on the elephant.
Ready for orders.
The Defenders of the Two Lands. That's such a terrible name. What could we rename them?
Command.
There we go. Pick a random Egyptian god,
I
chuck it in the
live
name.
to serve
Far better.
Pharaoh. My lord,
The Basque of Sobek.
I live to serve
And the Pride of
Pharaoh.
Sekhmet. Seems Creative Assembly have taken the same approach to chuck random Egyptian god name in as I just did. But
What can I do for Egypt?
never mind, whatever works. Right, recruitment. How much are they? Let's just get him
Noble cause requires
a set of infantry.
noble men.
Because of course they are just backing up the garrison in this town, which is Memphis, which is currently stands at 2 Egyptian infantry and 3 mob. So it's not a bad town, but they just needed a little bit extra in case something huge comes stomping out of the desert. So research is done, our attacks are done, I think all of our movement that we want to really do is done.
My lord,
So it's time to see what the AI thinks its response should be. Oh no, wait. We can issue an edict. Of course we can. Unhappiness is -8 per turn. There's got to be the equivalent of bread and games in here. Bread and games. Don't think we want any of the others really. No. I'll help them grow and hopefully keep them a bit happier. As you can see at the top, the downside to having such a huge world map is the huge amount of factions it has to go through. Fortunately, it's fairly quick on them for now. Okay, those two have stopped fighting. Troubled populace, Libya. Why are you troubled, Libya? I think I know why, but... Cultural differences, -18. Yay! Let's take taxes off. It won't cure the problem, but... you know, it goes as a small way to helping.
ready for battle.
So, let's see. Recruit more units? Maybe not. Let's recruit another spy. I kind of need someone to be doing my scouting for me.
Setting forth in Pharaoh's name.
My lord,
Okay, let's recruit some more men under this army. So, let's see. Axes have much better melee attack. Same amount of men. They cost more though. They've got 1 less melee defense. They've got 10 less armor. And their morale is higher. So overall I would say they're slightly better. But they cost considerably more. Get a couple of slingers. Nubian spearmen are pretty good, but again expensive compared to the Egyptian infantry. I'll get one of them next turn. In fact, we'll just buy it next turn rather than wasting the money now in case I need it for something. Bread and games, so my province happiness is now -3. That'll bring it to -1. And outside of that, I'm stumped as to what I can do to help. Ah, there we go. The desert nomadic is dropping, so cultural differences will disappear over time. And there's 2 farms to help growth.
How may I serve you?
at your command.
Right.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Do I march down and take Ammonium, or try to take Ammonium? Let's go to the border.
Gathering supplies, my lord. Is that all, my lord?
Looks like it's just the garrison. Let's go give it a try.
Let them cower before our might.
If that's the case, we can probably move the army from Memphis across to cover it while we go up and finally capture Cyrene. But with the unhappiness going on, we may be getting ahead of ourselves.
You have many fine goods that many among us would enjoy. Can I not persuade you to trade with us?
We weren't trading with our own satrapy. Good job, games. An alliance forged. Hopefully they don't invite them to the war. And we've finished the Ways of Horus. Alright, now as much as I would like to start researching this sort of stuff, I need to get access to more of the agents to try and control happiness and things like that. So we will go into the civic technology tree to a bit, because we have to unlock them. As you will see, there we go. Need intellectual headhunting. Although we can get the champions. Nikolaus? Fair enough, we'll recruit him.
How can I assist Pharaoh? I am your champion, my lord.
So he inspires the local populace, which will hopefully improve the happiness wherever I decide to put him. That doesn't improve happiness. Maybe we should recruit one here as well.
I live for war.
Just need to get this unhappiness under control. There we go, Petra, and that's why this has dropped to 0. We finally got our temple, or consecrated ground. At least it turns into a temple or shrine later. Good. Right, Mr. Spy.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Wander off this way, if you please.
Treading softly. Your orders, my lord.
Meanwhile, you...
Ready for orders. Besieging settlement.
Okay. Let's just encircle for the moment.
Settlement for you, my lord. Ready for battle.
If they were to double time it, they still wouldn't get into range.
Is left behind.
So, let's... Let's just march this way normally then.
On the move,
Check
my
there's
lord.
nothing on this border. No, they're good. Right, time to fight the battle.
Segment, give us strength.
Come here, mob and Egyptian infantry that's nearly dead already. The Battle of Ammonium. Sounds like a rather vicious chemistry experiment. Right. They haven't got many troops. Their town's already on fire. We'll just march in the front, I think.
Like men. Missiles at your command. Melee infantry ready. Ready for orders. Like men at your command.
Deliver this place. I promise you shall be rewarded. For Pharaoh the
Right.
divine.
Ready to march. Higher orders.
Go, go, go.
At your service.
Actually, you know what?
Like men awaiting orders. Oi!
We'll spread out a bit wider further out from the town, and then if we can lure them in, we can pinch around on them.
Like men at your command.
That's enduring enemy charges.
Egyptian warriors.
And use the whip. What does use the whip do? Melee attack, weapon damage,
Egyptian infantry.
fatigue resistance, but exertion causes fatigue.
Proud sons of Egypt.
Okay.
We await your command.
Slingers.
Oh, so the slingers are having a go. Oh, someone just caught one in the face. Stop looking out from behind your shield, you idiot. You know they're coming. You don't need to see where the rocks are coming from. Just know that they are.
Egyptian infantry. With march. Pikes ready. Advance at awaiting orders. Advance at speed. Egyptian infantry.
Right.
We are at your command. Like men. Into fight, barracks man.
No, they're not charging me. Make your mind up. Oh, sod it.
Our orders. Awaiting orders. Egyptian infantry. Like men at your command. Our orders. Ready.
I love that javelin throw. Look at them all. Porcupine to death on the floor. Oh, he's got 3 in the neck. Look like acupuncture. That was a very acrobatic attack.
Like infantry ready.
Oh, pike bristled to death. You would not want to see that wall of pikes coming at you, would you? We lost 2 men. So yeah, these untrained armies are not very effective and like getting stabbed in the face or the throat, it seems.
Waiting for more orders.
Nice. So
What
the
can
Basque
I
of
do
Sobek
for Egypt?
have gained a tradition. Let's see, what should we have them as? That's Stalwart Defenders, Dread Charioteers, Artillery Experts, Siege Experts. Enables the construction of medium siege engines. That could be useful, as I'm going to attack Cyrene, which I'm guessing is the capital of or the provincial capital of the region, which means it'll have walls. What else we got? Weapon damage. See, 3% damage isn't a huge amount, but being able to construct medium siege engines is kind of a big deal. We'll give that a try. If it's a dead end with no real use, we won't ever do it again. Kind of that simple, really. Right. Who owns these two? Owner, unknown. So we're hoping to get Libya and then just stop. I don't really want to go any further west, because you start coming into Rome and Carthage's sort of sphere of influence. Right, let's we need to change that to one of our consecrated grounds. But we haven't got the money at the moment. Next turn.
We fight for you, my lord.
You double time it.
Master, damn you all! Ready for further orders. How can I assist Pharaoh?
What can I do for Egypt?
Yeah, they both got spawned this turn, so they can't do anything. And that'll do nicely for the turn, I think. Oh, rebellion imminent. Outraged population. Kind of expected it, I must admit. So, the happiness is -1 a turn. Let's see what difference this makes, if anything.
The sword should never be sheathed.
You might only make a difference once the turn ticks round. We need to get those diplomats so we can start converting the province
A weapon is like a camel with 3 legs.
to Greek culture. Right. Let's start by converting you. And do any of these generate happiness? No. Just growth. Alright, we'll set that one to upgrade.
My lord.
We'll have you march
Don't care
back to
how
there.
tired you are.
You
At your command.
hop in Ammonium.
Get to it, man.
And any further actions we will carry out in the next episode. So I think we're going to bring it to a close there and see if the rebellion takes hold next turn, or whether I can get that under control. And then we will follow up later on with the attack on Cyrene to take out the provincial capital and try out those new medium siege engines, hopefully. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.